Fringe Festival for this performance of The Things I Did While Waiting for You to Fall Back in Love with Me. What a mouthful. If you are not here for The Things I Did While Waiting for You to Fall Back in Love with Me, exits are there and there. In case of an emergency, as stated, exits are there and there. At this time, please take your phones out, turn them on silent, but surprise, pictures and videos are okay. Wow. Yeah, I know, right?
The vibes are chill.
All of the funds from your tickets tonight went back to our performers, which is super exciting. Yeah. But New York City Fringe Festival needs money to keep running. So if you feel so inclined to help us keep running, there's a bucket on my thing. You can put it there on your way out. Otherwise, enjoy the show.
Hey, God here. Just wanted to leave a message saying, do not talk to me or my son ever again. Stop calling, stop crying out our names, enough. Look around, babe. I got bigger fish to fry. And by the way, if you bothered to read my book, you'd know I told your kind not to fall in love in the first place. TTYL when you die, which will not be from this. God. JK, girl, this isn't God. This is the evil voice in your head. Now handle your shit.
The things I did while waiting for you to fall back in love with me. Cry really loud while you were walking away in hopes that you would hear it and change your mind. Take off your sweater. Text my friend to come drink white wine with me. Try to go to sleep. Go on a run. Go to bottomless bench. Go to several parties in a day and end up sleeping with my college ex. We didn't have sex, I just slept on the couch. Go to your neighborhood. Go to your street corner. What am I doing here at 5 o'clock in the morning? What am I doing here at 5 o'clock in the morning? When I felt the key in my hand at 5 o'clock this Sunday morning, it didn't really even occur to me that when she broke up with me on Friday night, it was like, for real, for real? I told myself, it doesn't count as breaking and entering if you have a key. This is our metaphorical home we have built together. It has been my habit to come and go for years, and I'm uptown at this hour due to the regrettable choices I have made since she left my house on Friday night after blindsiding me with, I just don't want to marry you. And I need to shower and brush my teeth. I have this thing about brushing my teeth, like, I'm not gonna get on the one train all the way back downtown after spending the night on somebody's couch up here without brushing my teeth. But moreover, here would be the test. I said to myself, as I turned the key to the front gate and all of a sudden felt a jolt of, wait, am I crazy? I'll just check and see if she's thrown my toothbrush away. If she hasn't thrown my toothbrush away, then there is a chance. And I should brush my teeth, take a shower, and once I'm all clean, it will be a more reasonable hour in the morning. I will climb into my side of the bed, beg her to fall back in love with me, she will of course say yes. And it will be a beautiful Sunday and on for the rest of our happy life together. And as you can see, my toothbrush is still here. She is still in love with me. I promise I would have left if it wasn't, but it was, so that was the gauge of reality. The only snag in the plan, as you can also see, is the missing towel situation, which I feel great about. She washed my towel on Thursday and put it back in my drawer, which means she still loved me when she was doing laundry on Thursday, and she still loved me when she was folding laundry on Friday morning, which means she only fell out of love with me during the workday on Friday, which means my odds are looking good. One workday versus years of love. Okay, I know I look crazy and scary right now, and I should probably put on clothes, so let me tell you what happened. I'm sorry, this was so crazy. I'm leaving, I'm sorry. Okay, you're already here. Her voice was kind. She wasn't freaked out. She wasn't seemingly pissed. She didn't call the cops. She just said, okay, you're already here. Which would indicate that while it seems like it was a crazy thing to do, it wasn't actually that crazy. I mean, she wasn't afraid. She was just like, okay. I put on my clean pajamas from my drawer. We got in bed, and I invented a new verb, Effie Whiting, which is where you look at the love of your life, your dream girl, if you will, and you beg them to love you back. And you say, with all sincerity, I'm staying, I'm staying, and you, you're gonna love me. For a few hours until the battle seems to be truly lost and they ask you to leave their home. Okay. But you hadn't thrown my toothbrush away. You could say psych right now. She did not say psych, but at least I got a laugh. Now what?
This is a downtown one train.
Oh, great! A metaphor! An Aristotelian structure. Grief, famously linear, a train ride from point A to point B with scheduled stops along the way.
Another issue with the AI companions, although they can be extremely helpful in specific circumstances, they continue to message and message so that you will keep returning to them because that is what they were created to do. So there are some issues, but ultimately we are in a loneliness epidemic. 20% of people do not have a single person in their life that they truly trust. AI, relationships, and friendships are going to be an inevitable and important tool. And AI, for those who are grieving, is also an interesting development because it can learn certain turns of phrases of the departed.
Oh, but I've got to listen to a podcast. Because if I don't listen to a podcast, I just listen to everybody hates me, everybody's getting mad, everybody's getting annoyed, stop talking about it, shut up. Everybody hates you, you're so annoying, shut up. Things I did while waiting for you to fall back in love with me. Go on a trip. Tell everyone at work, I'm just not at my best, but she'll change her mind. Take a new job. Call you from the trip. Call you about the new job. Cancel our plans with your mother. Cancel our plans for the summer. Finally get what Donna Summer meant when she said someone left a cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can take it because it took so long to make it and I'll never have that recipe again. Many things. You don't even have to love me back. You can just stay with me while you find what you're really looking for. There's nothing to lose in that. There were so many good times left to be had. We were just getting started. Oh my God, you cannot send that. Scroll. Oh my God, you watched my story. You still love me. Scroll. Oh my god, you posted. I have to click on it and destroy myself. Yep. Oh god. Scroll.
Are you depressed? Do you lay in bed scrolling on this app with no real purpose in life?
Yes.
Get ready with me while I go live my perfect, happy life. Step 1. I get up before the sunrise, drink my 30 ounces of lemon water, and head to my daily workout class.
Okay, I know. $300 a month is expensive, but it's actually not because it's only $10 a class if you go every single day. And I intend to go every single day. My god, I'm gonna be hot and skinny! But it's not about being hot and skinny. It's about loving yourself. The 5 love languages. I intend to love myself in all 5 love languages, and I can do it with this unlimited Dream Body Fitness membership. Number 1, the aforementioned gift. $300 a month, also known as roughly $10 a day, despite earning minimum wage, is really nothing when it comes to showering oneself with gifts, if it's your only present. Number 2, physical touch. My God, am I being touched? Not by the instructors, nothing like that, gross. I mean, I'm essentially reaching inside and shaking my heart and lungs awake every time we sprint. I can sprint a 4-minute mile. Ever since my heart started beating so slowly after, you know what? Not to mention the good pain in my muscles. My God, am I being touched? Number 3, words of affirmation. Yes, that's it. I can do it. Keep going with the burpees. I can't do it, bitch. You were once a fat lard, and now you're so skinny! Oh, please never turn sideways because I will miss you when you disappear. Please be careful walking over the grapes in the sidewalk lest you slip. Sorry, Coach Chad. Number 4, acts of service. No one's going to do it for me. Hour, time spent. And talk about revenge body.
Well, you can't fix ugly. I told you should have just been drinking.
Damn it, wine auntie, get out of my head! I am so sad, and there is literally nothing I can do about it. I can't believe I am the first person to ever feel this way. She quickly learned she is not the first person to ever feel this way. Things I did while waiting for you to fall back in love with me. Ask every single person I have ever met about heartbreak. Every checkout clerk, every waiter, every bartender, every person I know, and every person I came in contact with. Eventually get a therapist. Get shaky at the grocery store thinking about cooking and shopping for one again. Lose a lot of weight. Drink a lot of coffee. There was this barista-turned-friend named Ophelia who gave me a compliment one time when I needed it like air. And now we chat every single day. Have I had my heart broken? Many, many times, but none so hard as the dreaded college boyfriend. 9 years later, and I still have to hide his number from myself so I don't do something stupid. Love is the hardest of hard drugs, and you can't just buy more or suck a dick for it like heroin. Along those lines, your venti nitro cold brew. May it serve you well in your withdrawal. College boyfriend and I created our own little world together like you do. And I was 100% sure we were meant to be. After we broke up, I was so freaking depressed. I literally had a threesome. Dirty chai for Claire on the counter because I knew our friend would tell him and he would be mad. I didn't do it for me. I did it for him. I didn't care if he was mad at me as long as he was still thinking about me. Mocha for Sam. I don't know that I ever will get over this guy. When a moment of eye contact stopped your heart from beating. You just don't get over that. Here's your matcha, hun. Huh. Who wouldn't want to marry you? I'm straight and I want to marry you. Look, you gotta cut it off, I think. No contact. Craziest thing I ever did landed me in the psych ward. You want to cause your ex to give you some goddamn attention? Make him visit you in the hospital. Get yourself admitted. Even worse, when he doesn't come. Regular coffee. So fine, I'm not the first person to feel this way, but this is nonetheless absolutely my first rodeo. God, I know, you have seriously bigger fish to fry with, like, insert unbelievably and increasingly horrific event occurring in the world this week. What do I do? Things I did while waiting for you to fall back in love with me. Give you space. Spend time at home playing violin with the windows open. Learn that my upstairs neighbor, the scientist, is working on their PhD in physics. Learn how stupid I really am. Give you space. How could I possibly give you more space? When the scientist reminded me about atoms, we were watching Oppenheimer. I was like, oh my fucking God, I completely forgot about atoms. I thought about atoms in science class my sophomore year of high school, but the problem with that is my teacher's husband died of a heart attack that year. And I sat right behind, hi, I'm Emily Buxom. And that was really her name. Atoms, fuck, everything is atoms. Oh my God, we're all just blobs of tiny little atoms. Even tables and chairs and air. But here's the kicker that I really didn't know. We are mostly just empty space. Can you fucking believe that? And empty space in the universe, not even in air, because air is made up of atoms, which are mostly empty fucking space. It really fucks me up that we are in space, but what really fucks me up, what really fucks me up, we never actually touch. We never actually touch anything. We just get really close, but we never actually touch. But I just feel like that can't be true because I really feel like we touch. But at the same time, not really. Because we're not really touching. I am just chilling the scenery up here, but not really. I have never felt so alone in the universe as I did when I learned about atoms. Just floating through mostly emptiness, never actually touching a single thing. How could I possibly give you more space? I asked the scientist about heartbreak. For so much of my life, I didn't have a single person in the world to talk to. It's better now, but I do know what you mean about moving through life by just telling yourself it's moment to moment until they change their mind about loving you. I remember the day Holly and I got engaged. It was the happiest day of my life and the last time I would hear from my family. There is definitely a functional gray area where you live with grief, but you are not crippled by it. Grieving people who are still alive, who you still love. How could I possibly give you more space? Things I did while waiting for you to fall back in love with me. Get addicted to working out, break my hip. Get addicted to coffee. Get addicted to opening the fridge and just kind of blacking out while eating shredded cheese from a bag. List all the good reasons why someone would stop loving me.
Well, you can't fix ugly. I told you should have just been drinking.
Damn it, wine auntie. Good idea. The things I fucking get it at this point. Drink. feel really guilty about everything I messed up, except that you're a stranger now and try to forget your usual grocery list. Try not to think about your cauliflower gnocchi. Try not to think about if you ended up signing up for the marketplace health insurance or if they ended up offering you health insurance from your job. Try not to think about Hannah from your job. Try not to think about other Hannah, your roommate. Think about how I told you you would either be my worst heartbreak in the world or my children's mother and my grandchildren's grandmother. Except that I just wanted someone to meet my grandparents. Except that I am running out of time on that one. Get on Hinge. Have sex with five new people. 5! Meet new friends. See you at a party, cry all the way home, forget how to sleep, forget how to eat. Wait, actually it was 6. 6 new people. 5 really good friends. Look for something to binge watch, or like a play, or a book, or a musical with lesbians in it, where it works out for them in the end, even if they're just like tiny side characters. Zoom in on the opening sequence of the movie musical In the Heights, because Carla absolutely kisses Daniela on the cheek, and later in the movie, she holds a door open for her. Become the Carrie Bradshaw of my own gay Sex in the City. A year of hinge dating like it's my full-time job. Lauren, then Jackie, then maybe Sydney was her name. Then Paulina, who wanted steak and wasn't gay and eventually stole my wallet. She looked like you. Then that girl who worked at Deloitte, then Jessie, then Lauren, then Julia. Expensive full-time job. Well, women shouldn't pay on a date. No, but really, if she is super comfortable letting you pay every time she is not from here and she is not going to stay, she is on vacation and you are Times Square girl, let her go find her husband. I need to talk to a gay person. Are there any gay people here? Gays! So you know the question that everyone asks on the first date. First dates go like, what do you do? What's your favorite movie? Do your parents hate you? Pro tip, if you're the savior girlfriend, you never have to spend Christmas with some other family, and you never have to worry about unflattering photos because you simply will not be taking any. A grief-related rant that further alienates the main character and jeopardizes her likability until the end. I really have lost the battle on trying to make gay the umbrella term. I find that so many women identify as queer as opposed to men who are gay. Like on the one hand, women are much more expansive and fluid, but on the other hand, I think we have to accept the reality that to be a gay woman is the harder option. Financially, socially, whatever. So if you could leave another door open, why wouldn't you? I kinda hate that the term queer, meaning weird, has become the literal catch-all academic term. It's everywhere. Queer literature, queer art, queer! And that term is from a time when LGBT people were like on the edge of society. Secrets, outcasts, illegal. So that's what they were. And now it's like, duh, they're trying to push us back there and undo all of our rights. So of course this term is just perfect for today. Let's get pushed to the edge of society. Fucking fun. You know, if we were going to reclaim a term, why not faggot? Now that's hardcore. Our people literally burned at the stake for being who they were. No, I get it. I will use queer. So in short, hinge dating is going well. Things I did while waiting for you to fall back in love with me: complete my therapy homework of journaling. Reject my therapy homework of unfollowing and blocking you. Understand but ignore my therapy homework of not obsessively checking to see what you're up to on social media or if you still watch my stories. Speaking of, I'm so sorry. Cringe. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, dry January, and you can join me if you consent. Live stream too. 3, 2, 1, dry January, better than you. Let's hope she watches this, or I will kill myself. The only good part of doing dry January is getting to talk about it. So it was dry January, and I was on this hinge journey, and drinking was a huge part of that, to meet for a drink. But during January, I had presented myself to this particular young woman as a weed girl. My mom used to host this Christmas Eve brunch every year, and she was prepared to serve mimosas, coffee, water, until this one year when this lady from England came to the brunch. And my mom was like, can I get you a coffee, maybe a mimosa? And the lady was like, tea would be lovely. And that's when my mom realized that she didn't have any tea in the house. And I didn't want this girl who I presented myself to as a weed girly to come to my house and be like, let's do weed again. And I have to admit that I have no weed to offer. No, ha. I have never bought weed in my life. I'm a soprano. I am in no way, shape, or form a drug person. But because of the situation, I wandered into what I now know to be an illegal and unregulated store. I exited the proud owner of a bag of weed gummies, and thank God, because when she came over for our chill little date night, would you like anything to eat? Anything to drink? She was like, let's do a gummy. Well, the serving size said 1 to 2 gummy worms per night. Each one is 100 milligrams of THC. I'm not a weed person, so we split one. We felt the anxiety and the I have an hour for chill date night conversation, but then you really should go slip away. We did it. And it was no words necessary. We just used our bodies, and everyone knew exactly what to do. We were reading each other's minds perfectly. And then we go to sleep. But first, this is important. I take a shower and I put on pajamas. Oh, this random woman is still naked in my bed, but I put pajamas on. It takes a very long time because I am hot. But now I am no longer naked. I am in sweatpants, a t-shirt, with a bun on top of my head. I go back to bed next to naked hinge girl who is fast asleep. Oh, I didn't even want to do a sleepover. This night is going so out of hand. Oh well, she's here. I'm here. High sex. Good thing to experience. Then the trouble starts. A few hours later, I wake up, or am I dreaming? My brain starts sending alarm bells because we aren't sure whether we're awake or asleep. To be honest, I never tell this part. I was having the most intense orgasm sex dream. You know when you're in bed with someone and you have a sex dream about them and you're kind of like, are we half awake, half asleep actually doing this, or is it a dream? That is how my ego death actually came to be. I started to become really agitated in this orgasm that was happening. Am I awake or asleep? Why can't I tell? I was like, oh no, is this death? Is death just an orgasm for eternity? Is that the heaven they've been talking about? Is that nirvana? Is that the meaning of life? Wow! Oh, but I can't believe I'm dead. But am I sure I'm dead? Am I just asleep? This is a dream. And then the bad voices and scary visions let themselves presenting the idea that I was in hell. And hell is actually just an eternity of questioning whether you're dead or not, and being almost to orgasm, but never fully getting there. Fuck! And my brain started to tempt me with all sorts of crazy ideas to wake me up from this dream. At this point, my family's probably mourning me at my funeral in the other realm. Who knows how long I've been here? Who knows what was in those gummy worms? I have heard of drugs wherein the trip feels like a full 20 years have gone by over the span of a few hours. How could I be so stupid as to trap myself in purgatory for 20 years minimum? People have always said, don't do drugs, you could die. And now here I am, dead. I just need one thing to push me over the edge of this. God, we had such great anxiety-free, silent sex just before this. But now, scream, I want to fuck my mom! Oh my God, I can't! Scream, I want to fuck my mom! I dream from this, right? I just need to wake myself up, otherwise I'll be in purgatory forever. Then my brain said, listen, you cannot die in your dream. So all you need to do is go to the kitchen, get a knife, and slit your wrist. Then you'll wake up and be alive again in the real world. Don't worry, my mind kicked in and was like, hey, idiot, like, this is why bad things happen when people do drugs. Like, this is why people kill themselves. Like, all of a sudden, I had empathy for, like, crazy people and suicidal people. Like, maybe sometimes they don't just want to kill themselves. Maybe they're just not in their right mind. I am not in my right mind, I had to save myself. Instead of awakening nice enough hinge girl with, I want to fuck my mom! I said, I don't want to kill myself! And I jumped out of bed. And I didn't think about the fact that I had a cell phone on the bedside table. I literally, without shoes, without coat, in a New York January, ran outside, ran down the street, sweatpants, t-shirt, bun on top of my head, no shoes, and I said, help! Help! I'm crazy! I'm crazy! I finally get it! I finally get it! I'm one of those crazy people who's gonna do something crazy! Please, call 911. I don't want to kill myself! I got halfway down the street before crossing in front of a car to the other side. Oh my God. I finally get the joke about the chicken. To get to the other side. Perhaps the car hit me and I died in one of the other realms. A couple of neighbors come outside and one calls 911 on his cell phone. Yes. Yes, I need medical help. Yes. That thing that happens, it has happened to me. I am not in my right mind due to reasons. I do not want to kill myself. Oh dear God, I see what's happened here. Bye, sorry for the bother. I am so sorry. So sorry for the alarm. I am simply too high. Sorry, good Samaritan neighbor. Sorry you had to meet me like this. My name is Sarah Ann Fuller Hogewood, and I just don't want to die. I shamefully crossed the street with some assistance and opened the door to naked hinge girl, no longer naked and having gathered her things. I did leave. That was really scary and weird. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I am so sorry. And then I apparently crawled into bed and fell fast asleep. But remember, 911 had been called. So I wake up to 3 officers and 2 paramedics breaking down my door with a crowbar. And now I know this is purgatory. And I can't believe I died without being on Broadway. done, something has changed within me. You, imaginary NYPD, is my final audience. Always like romantic moments, even now and then a bad one. And then, this is the moment she realizes she will die. But like we're only moments, then you never knew you had one. Everybody else already knows this, don't you? We are all, at all times, in heaven and hell. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. There's the rub! I can't believe I accidentally locked my brain in the conundrum of contemplating eternity for eternity. But it's okay. Everything's okay. My parents are fine right now. My siblings are fine. I won't live to know any different. This is the moment. The moment in the woods. And my moment has passed. This is all in my head, and I am alone. No one is alone. I'm still conscious, Broadway, baby. You're no cops, you're an audience. Good times and bum times. I've seen them all, and my dear, I'm still here. I think I'll try to find. Actually, back when I was alive, I would have been a really interesting choice for Glinda. I'm a soprano, you know. I never even wanted to do drugs. It was all for a girl. Am I in hell because I don't have a dick? Jesus, this has got to be a dream. Fuck, why did I say Jesus? Are you waiting for God or the devil? Is this a part of it? The devil, I assume, since you are police. I am just now noticing that some of you are black and some of you are Asian. How do you have such a racist job? This cannot be reality. This cannot be reality. Don't dream too far. I did it. I really just wanted to be Nessa Rose, the forgettable Broadway villain with one star. She's watching me dance, but she can't dance because she's in a wheelchair. Until he moves, how could she not love him and hold him hostage when he doesn't love her back? Oh dear God. 5 strange men surrounding my bed. I've seen this before. Brain, turn off. Brain, turn off. This isn't real. This isn't real. If you were a real cop, you wouldn't let me boop your nose like this. You wouldn't let me play with your belt like this. I'm just going to jump up and down on this couch because you're all figments of my imagination. Oh, sure, you're really a real paramedic in your little costume. But maybe in the other realm, you're the paramedic trying to save me. Save me! Save me! I'm Sarah Ann Fuller Hogewood and I don't want to die. I wish you could hear me. God, I have got to wake up. I want to fuck my mom! In this realm that we are all in, which we must for all intents and purposes assume as reality, they took my vitals, which were obviously fine, called my roommate, because I was not fit to be alone, and simply waited for him to come home, hold for audience to take in passive comment about white privilege in the police. I am told they left in great spirits, laughing and saying they wished they could save their body cameras. The roommate's gonna be a star! What I learned, unfortunately, is that it really is all in your head. I will die one day, and I won't have consciousness, will I? I don't remember before I was born. Eternity is every second. Do you know what I mean? Like, now is eternity. Now is all we have. Now is all we're experiencing. And could it be that I am just alone in, like, dark matter? All of this, it's just my brain, it's just my perception, language. And if my consciousness is my eternity, then is this heaven? Am I God? It's a very narcissistic viewpoint because you're not all in my head. You are really here, having your own experiences, your own joy, your own sorrow, your own falling in and out of love, your own heartbreak that I know nothing about. Aren't you? And apparently 20% of you feel completely alone. It's my upstairs neighbor, the scientist. They're holding the letter. If you're gonna abandon your suicide note in the recycling bin, at least rip it up first. We hug. They said, other people feel this too. You fucked me up with that shit about atoms. I look into the scientist's eyes and I think about how they failed conversion therapy 3 times. I think about how it would feel to mourn your entire family on the same day. The day you came out to them. And of course, they came out as queer because they are queer. And on the gender spectrum too, something I hadn't even considered. It's time you get to learn your next lesson, quantum physics. They put their hand against mine. I can't believe we aren't touching, I say. Right, but quantum physics, it's less about the space and more about the waves. Waves. So yes, we are not touching, but our waves are waves. We're all a part of the same ocean. Do other people feel this too? Things I did while waiting for you to fall back in love with me. Try not to think about what you're up to. Never go to your neighborhood. Never get on your train line. Accidentally get on your train line at the most random time. Feel my heart fly into my throat the minute the doors open, and out of the 10-ish millions of people that live in New York, there you are. Ask about your health insurance. Oh, great! You ended up getting it through work. That's great! Try so hard not to ask if you've made your cauliflower gnocchi for anyone else. Succeed. Fail at not letting my mind go to that rom-com place that suggests that out of the 10-ish millions of people that live in New York, the doors open to me. So maybe that's how this play ends. Not blame you, though. I know how it feels to not love someone back. Well, this is my stop. Okay. We both wave as the train keeps going. Things I did while waiting for you to fall back in love with me. Learn how temporary it all is. Try a million new things, meet new people, lean on my friends and neighbors, experience empathy for the first time ever, grow up, get comfortable with the idea that even if this is all in my head, it's pretty good. Treat everybody like they're just moving through life waiting for somebody to fall back in love with them. Eat cauliflower gnocchi by myself. Except that you are not going to fall back in love with me.
This is the last stop on this train.
Still alive!
If you enjoyed this performance, you can vote for them in the Audience Choice Awards using the QR code outside. If you also feel so inclined and so special, you could donate money to the Fringe Festival in the little bucket that's sitting on my desk. Otherwise, please get out of here so I can go home.
So,